What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It does look like the Terra station wallet is back up and running. The upgrade 7.4.4 is keeping us safe. But what is the latest coming out of TFL, and why, oh why, do we not move to our own decentralized wallet? What's going on with that? Well, we're going to break it down for you all in this video, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's get into it. So we had the latest updates coming from Terra around that Terra station wallet. Obviously, we know that there was a breach. There was a concern that it was going to allow wallets to be hacked, and so they closed or they shut it down. They put it into safe mode to stop people being attacked, stop people's coins being removed, and it was advised not to do it. Now, this is just a string of things going wrong right now for Terraluna Classic, and a lot of it, well, it's not really our own fault. But what is Station saying? Well, it says, for those who missed our previous announcement, the Station web app, now live at station.money, and browser extension for Google Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge have been updated and are now safe to use. Important information and updates to the links below. So Station web app is now live at a new domain. And here it is, station.money, the web application with the Terra core and supported chains, in which you can download the new extension, which is here, look, 7.4.4, to incorporate the latest security fixes and Chrome extensions. Now, mine updated by itself, and again, if you've got automatic updates, you should be fine for that. So the Chrome extension users who would like to verify the update's legitimacy, please refer to the GitHub. And finally, Firefox and Microsoft Edge browser extensions have also been updated, as well as the desktop and mobile applications. You might just need to reinstall or ensure that you are running the latest version. However, the Station desktop and mobile app await domain reclamation, and our team is working on adapting both apps to function on our new domain. For the security, please hold off using these apps until we verify an updated version in future announcements. Your update safety is our priority, as you would expect. Now, finally, they obviously are just giving an update in terms of those domain users, and they're preventing fires and scams. So the main station.money, if you try to head over there, ultimately you get the state cannot be reached. This has been put into a state to stop people accessing it. It says here that they're working with the domain registrar to regain access as soon as possible. User funds in Station Wallet are safe. So just be mindful of that. They are safe. That is absolutely what we're doing. But what else have we got going on when it comes to it? Well, like I said, you can access it still using the web app, and equally those 7.4.4 upgrades to the Chrome extension. We only have one governance proposal, which is the max voting power to 8% currently on the network, which obviously a lot of people are talking about decentralization and the fact that basically the validated nodes are a consortium. There are less decentralization because of the number of validators, and ultimately their voting is not in line with maybe what the company or the community wants. Now, obviously, we had those wallets, all those passed around the 800 million USDC that came through, which we still are waiting to see whether that burn happens. And again, the current one around that 8% voting power is very, very interesting indeed. Now, if we take a look at some of the stats, which I always think are worthwhile doing when we're here, you can see 32.8 million Luna Classic has been burnt, so our supply, in fairness, is still coming down. But we take a look, we finally start to see some green shoots in terms of Lunk being staked, but we can't deny the fact that the price is still pretty further down, and we might even be in for some more pain, as everything is looking pretty bearish as indicators right now. 2.29% down, 6344 is the current price, which is a far reach from where we were quite some months ago, and we were absolutely trending in the right direction. But it does feel right now that it is just everyone is arguing with everyone else. However, the positive news, the Station wallet is upgraded. That feels like a good thing. There is definitely an argument here, though, to have our own decentralized wallets to allow people to not have to link to TFL. I think the most we can do, get away from them as quick as you possibly can to ensure that we're not having to kind of mess around with TFL. That would be the absolute desire right now. And I know that this was initially put out in terms of votes, and we'll see how that one kind of plays out. In terms of what's going on for volume wise, again, you can see their volume down about 14.5%, but 14 million, well, it's never going to do us any good when we talk about Binance burns, or equally just the on-chain burn with a volume of 14.2. So the question I guess everyone's asking right now is this it for Terraluna Classic? Is it done? Are we finished? Well, look, we still have the L1 team that are working in the background. The Quant USTC team did not get funding for a second month. However, I believe there are some updates coming, and they're doing a little bit of work in the background. So we'll see what happens. But the chain that truly can never be dead may even come back. There's a lot of work to do. It's hard to still be positive in some lights around Terraluna Classic, but whenever we have some volume, whenever we have teams building on it, there is always a potential. For me, the big one was the USTC repeg. How do we get that pack? How do we bring a decentralized algorithmic stablecoin that fundamentally could be a huge utilization given the SEC's crackdown and regulation that's coming? But if we're not going to have a team building on it, or equally we've got the L1 team doing what they're doing, then time's only going to tell. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you think Luna Classic is done? Do you think the Terra Station issue, the USTC burn that hasn't happened is all just another stage of events that ultimately lead to the demise of Terraluna Classic. I'm very interested to know what he said. I'm still bullish, but just not quite as bullish as I was 6 months ago. As ever, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.